ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Wintersun guitar lesson session. And today's episode, we are going to look into 5-note pattern that you can apply on 2 notes per string, then 1 note, then 2 notes per... 2 notes, 1 string.
Economic picking, right?
Exactly. And this could be applied in minor scales, majors, or any scale basically around. Generally used on the diminished much more, but not much on the minors.
So this is, again, pretty advanced.
Sort of, yeah, exactly. You would have to have the sweep element in your right hand to get this thing rolling. But this is a good exercise as well if you want to learn a bit more about like three string sweeps, much more.
Yeah, economic picking is still kind of new to me. I know the couple of things.
Yeah.
But myself, I want to learn more.
Today we're going to learn something interesting.
Let's see if we're going to
We're going to break a little bit of the habits
what
that
do
we
you
generally have. So it's going to be on the E minor scale, right? And a little bit more stretch. So we're going to box it around, but we're going to box it so that we're going to be jumping in between the 12th fret and the 17th fret. So that's the stretch that we have, right? And so what we're going to do
is this E minor?
It's part of the E minor. Yeah. My bad. It's my extreme.
15th fret.
Yeah. Well, yeah. But that's the interesting bit. That's why I'm saying.
Are you adding some notes there?
Exactly, but they're part of the minor scale still.
Yeah, part of the scale. Yeah,
exactly.
Sure.
But if you're going to just stick with the, because we are going to break away from E minor general shape of 3 notes per string.
Okay.
But we are going to add the next note, which is on the next string that comes if it is 3 notes per string. We're going to add it on the same. Same string. So basically, if we were to do like, right?
Yes.
That would become like. So all we are doing is taking away the second note of the scale, eating it up, and just jumping around with it, right? So it's in the scale, we're just adding more flavor to the notes.
Yeah.
So instead of going like that, we're doing. So 12, 12, 14, 12, if you play like that. 12th fret.
Okay, let's see the note first.
Yes, exactly.
Those are the notes?
Those are the notes. So
and how do you pick them?
Yeah. 2 notes on the first string, 1 note on the next string, 2 notes on the next string, right? So how is...
So is it this?
Correct, exactly.
Okay, so those are the notes. How do you pick it?
Right, so the 5 notes, the pattern goes for 5 notes, and then it multiplies, you move on to the next string, next string, next string. So you can start with the upstroke because you're going to sweep right after the 17th fret, you're going to go to the 14th fret, and you're going to go to the 12th fret, right? So you start with an upstroke, which is 12th fret, and down.
Sweep.
And everything is picked. Everything is picked.
This is picked up.
Yeah, exactly. And then obviously the whole pattern just starts the same way, which means upstroke.
Okay, but let's stay here for a while.
Yes.
So I can.
Exactly.
Correct. All right.
So now this shape, now you remember the shape.
Yes.
Because as we see the arpeggio of generally what we play, the 6-string arpeggios, which goes around, right?
Yeah.
E minor. Or A minor. So the shape is like that, right? So what we need to remember, like what were the shape of that arpeggio, right? So we see that there are 2 notes involved here, which are like 14 and 14, right?
This is like the E minor 7.
Well, yeah, but
some flavor,
flavor, right? So remember that there were 2 14 notes when we played E minor, like as we play, right? Or that way in the next variation. So we remembered this shape now, which was like 12, 17, 14, 12,
Yeah.
17. We're going to apply the same shape, but starting now on the A string. Same thing. Same thing.
And up.
Yeah, because automatically it would become up.
Yeah.
When you would end upstroke and then you go up again. So
that's a good point to practice also, like.
yeah. So you can add, like, instead of 5 notes, for the practice you can add 6 notes and end at the A string 12th note.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I mean, like, in the brain, what is breaking down right now is, like, you start with the same pattern, but, like, just adding that one just breaks the whole pattern in the brain and goes like, what the hell? But it's the same thing.
So the next one starts here then.
Yeah.
Is it the exact same
Exact
shape?
same shape. For the A string. Yes, exactly.
Cool.
Exactly. So if you combine these two now, which becomes...
And some shred action right there.
Exactly. It sounds like as if you're, shredding. Right?
I haven't done actually this
That's funny.
shape ever.
Yeah,
Maybe,
because
I don't
the pattern remains, like, if you do it with the diminished, it's the same technique.
Yeah, I've done it with the diminished.
Exactly, but the
that's
shape
that's another
has
show.
never been used, right? So this is the... I like the shape. I've done many things around pentatonic.
It's sort of based on E minor and the E minor pentatonic scale.
That's what I was just going to say.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
So I've done a lot of things around with the pentatonic vibes with this shape because it's used everywhere. Zach Wild, mostly known for it. Alexei Laiho has done it.
Yeah.
But, so we're going to stick with the shape, knowing that how
Then
this...
it continues the same.
Exactly. But
Is the shape gonna change now?
No.
Okay.
Even now, it's the same. So
Yeah, they're still the same notes.
yeah, exactly.
They all the notes belong into the E minor or
Exactly.
E pentatonic scale.
The only time that you would change the shape is the last 3 strings, which is going to, instead of 14th fret, you would just change the 15th fret on the B string. That's it. And there you play with your ring finger. Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
you
And-
went already here.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. I was talking about the last 3 strings.
Okay, let me do the 3 shapes first.
Sure.
So it's this.
Correct. Yes.
And what's the last one?
The last one is, instead of adding the 2nd finger, which goes on the 4th, you add the 3rd finger, which goes on the 15th fret.
Sorry, how?
So, the middle finger that lands on the 14th fret, as we were doing that
it
shape.
goes to the 15.
Yeah, it goes
Okay.
to the 15th with your ring finger.
So this.
Yes. That's it. That's it.
That's the challenging one.
Exactly. Because your mind is so used to 14, 14, 14, that 15!
And also you need more strength.
I don't think so.
I mean, my fingers are... These 3 fingers are more... They have more strength than these 3.
Really?
Well, I mean, the middle finger has more strength than this.
I wonder why.
Mysteries of life. Let me see. Fuck.
Correct. And and then you can come back the same way. Now this time, when you go down, then you can start with the downstroke. Down, up, up, up. Down, down, up, up, up. Down, down,
Yeah.
up, up, up. Down,
Up, up,
down, up, up, up. Right.
Yeah. Slowly.
Exactly. And you can add, like, when you end it right here, or you can just do it like... I'm now pulling off.
Yeah, there's a little
Right.
bit different sound.
Exactly. So while coming back, it's easy for me to pull off in a way. But if you don't want to pull off and you want to maintain the same kind of like a picking style, you would have to pull it off. Otherwise, just add one more 17th note, which means this note is basically G. Is it? No.
So you're just talking about the turnaround.
Yeah, the turnaround. Because then it would harmonize, or then play it like alternatively.
Or then
if you can.
Just move into the next shape.
Or you can, exactly. Or you can slide it into A minor shape, like go backwards, which is going to be exactly the same shape, because all you have to do now is start playing everything from the 5th fret. So which would become... That's some stretch right there. And just like slide it down when you end up here, like where.
Okay, play.
But
yeah, I haven't actually tried the pull-up ever.
So what pull-up
That's quite
does...
fun too.
Exactly. Because it gives
a nice sound there.
It's another sound, and it gives your right hand slight break because you're ready to...
It gives it more rhythm.
Sort of, yeah. It's like... that as well. Yes, exactly. And then this exact same pattern you can apply on any major shape as well. We did the E minor. You can apply it on a C major as well. That, but I'm talking about the 6 strings, right? You could take the notes like, for instance, which is C major, for instance. Right?
So what are the notes?
Okay, so we start...
Let's go pattern
by pattern.
Yeah.
So the first pattern goes like, you remember the shape that we had 12, 17? The same way it would be now 8, 12, and then 10, 9, 12. Yes. And the second one is exactly the same. Yes. Now the third changes.
Okay.
The third one is 9th fret, starting from the 9th, 12th, 10, then 8, and then 12. And this. And it's exactly the same next one. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. I'm learning new stuff here, guys.
There you go. How about that? How about
But you are learning too.
Correct.
Trying too fast.
But you can show now the same thing now you're used to in the diminished world. Right?
Yeah, so...
Same technique, just applied. Right, exactly.
Same technique, yeah.
Exactly.
I haven't tried yours ever. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That has a little like C major 9 sound because there's the
the skip of the note. Yeah.
Can you play the chord? Can you play the chord?
Which? Oh yeah, okay. Yeah. You can add the notes as well.
And then from C it would sound probably good if you go to the E minor.
That's great. Sounds great.
I need to maintain.
But we get the point. Like you can slide now. If you end on the low, high E, then you can slide it towards, from the 12th fret as you end up. Right.
Yeah, I would consider this sort of licks like
fillers,
or like if you're going somewhere to some bend, or you're going down, then you go down. But like fast red kind of things, put
kind of like good for the transitions.
Yeah, transition. Yeah,
exactly. Fillers.
If some next part is coming, you go faster,
and then right there. Yeah. Just before hitting the point, you know what to do.
Gives a little ascension.
Exactly. So this could be applied, like as I said, now it's 6 strings, You can experiment with the 5 strings, you can experiment with 3 strings as well, like the same way, which is... So.
And maybe you don't always have to do the whole thing, you can go from here.
That's the point. So try exotic scales as well. Like exotic scale, same pattern into making them into, breaking them down to...
Yeah, it's basically the same.
Yeah.
You can apply it to anything.
Exactly. So, giving the example around. So that was something that we consider to be useful for 5 notes around this pattern. So that means 2 notes, 1 string, then the 1 note, another next string, 2 notes, the other string. I hope you guys had a good time and learned something, and share your chord progressions as well. That's really interesting to know that if you combine a couple of these, like you can break one chord progression and combine the other chord progression into it, and experiment with it.
All right, we'll see you guys on the next episode.
Absolutely.
Cheers.
No, that was good.
That was good. Hey guys, if you need tabs for this video, you can get them from our Patreon. The link is in the description. So go check it out. There's also a lot of other fun behind the scenes stuff, Wintersun live videos, Wintersun podcasts and so on. And also your support will help us grow. So thank you guys.